I've been there, and I'm pretty sure you have been there as well. You see this amazingly beautiful girl that you want to get to know. But as soon as you want to make the move, as soon as you want to go to approach her, it feels like there's this invisible wall. It just seems to be impossible. You start thinking about all the negative things that could happen, and the list gets longer and longer until you give up.
I want to talk about how to approach a girl that you find attractive. And this is also why I've put the question on the thumbnail: would you approach her? And be honest to yourself. Would you do it? Is she your type? And if she isn't your type, then imagine someone being your type, being completely your type, like a 10 out of 10 woman, girl that you would love to approach. Would you do it? Or would you be like, okay, maybe she's in a hurry, maybe she's waiting for someone, maybe she's even waiting for her boyfriend? Could all be reasons, could all be excuses. And once you start thinking about excuses, you've already lost, because you will always come up with more excuses than positive things that are there to approach her. Why is that the case? Because we want to stay in our comfort zone, and approaching her is uncomfortable. Because maybe she rejects us, it hurts our ego a little bit. Maybe her boyfriend shows up. Maybe it's a weird situation. So, yeah, we tend to just not do it. This is exactly the point here. Now start thinking about the positive things that could happen if you do approach her. She could be completely into you. She could be happy. She will most likely be happy. She could become the wife of your future kids. But if you're not even trying to approach her, your chances are zero. If you try, even if you only have a 0.01% chance of her going on a date with you, it's still bigger than zero. And by approaching every day, by approaching more and more often, you will build the self-confidence more and more, and it will get easier. And the cool thing is it will also work out way better once you got the confidence built up. So it only has advantages. As I already mentioned in another video, you already stand out from 99% of the people because they won't approach you. They don't think it's the right setting. They only approach in clubs during nighttime. So you stand out, and it already shows a lot of confidence. So that is why I want to encourage you to approach the girls you find interesting. You will find a lot more videos on how to keep a conversation going, how to keep it interesting, how to open up the conversation on this channel here. But this was just a short input on approaching girls that you find attractive even during the day. And I want to end this with a short story as we're arriving here. I went to Italy once and I was super tired. We were partying until 4 a.m. in the morning. We drove to Italy. Of course, I didn't drive, but a friend of mine drove, and we arrived there. I was super, super tired, like my hair looked. Yeah. And we went to this bar. And our goal of this holiday was to get better at approaching girls. And they were super attractive. I think one was an Instagram model and the other one looked pretty much as good as she did. And I was like, wow, because it was an open bar, right? It wasn't like club setting. No, it was terrace where everybody could see me doing it, and I knew my friend because I was coaching him a little bit at that time. I knew he would never do it, and I looked so terrible. I had like the sweaty shirt on with my beep hairstyle, and I just said, okay, you gotta do it. This resistance, it's normal. I know it from the past, and it's just a new challenge. And even if she rejects me, I am going to learn from this. My self-confidence grows, and next time it will be easier. And what happened is I went up to her and approached her with a very stupid question. I was like, do you know a good gym around here? And she says, yeah, actually I do. I'm here more often. I'm here almost every year, and I know this gym. And I was like, hey, that's cool. Can we join you? Can we sit together with you? And she said, yeah, sure, why not? Long story short, we had a great time. We went to the gym together. We went partying together. And at the end of the day, we were sitting in my apartment and drinking a protein shake after the gym. And she told me, thank you that you approached me so normal. She had creepers following her. She had weird conversations, and she said, thank you that you approached me. It was a great experience. And let this sink in at the end of this very video.